Hello and welcome to Verdict 2014, our election special bulletin on all the news and updates on assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir and Jharkhand. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor. Let us begin by taking a look at the headlines. Campaigning ends for the second phase in Jharkhand and Jammu and Kashmir. Voting to take place for 9 seats in Kashmir and 20 for Jharkhand on 2nd of December. "90 candidates in the fray in Jammu and Kashmir. Fate of many high-profile names to be decided in Tuesday's election." And NC files complaints to the Election Commission against Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Rajnath Singh. Alleges model code violations by them. Well, campaigning ended for the second phase in both Jammu and Kashmir and Jharkhand today. Voting will take place on 2nd of December. In Jharkhand, elections are being held in 20 seats, while in Kashmir, polling will be held in 9 constituencies. 90 candidates are in the fray, including some high-profile candidates. BJP's Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi addressed an election poll rally in Kulgam district. Separatist and mainstream politician Sajid Lone and the lone woman minister Sakina Itu are contesting in this phase. Lone is contesting from the Handwara constituency in North Kashmir's Kupwara district. The contest is crucial for the 3 sitting MLAs, including the CPIM face in Jammu and Kashmir, Mohammad Yusuf Tarigami. Now, Tarigami is seeking a 4th term in a row during Tuesday's polling. And the National Conference has filed a complaint against Prime Minister Narendra Modi with the Election Commission. The party alleged that the Prime Minister made defamatory speeches against the party leadership during his recent speeches in the rallies in the state. In a letter to the Chief Election Commissioner, NC spokesman Junaid Azim Mattu quoted the examples of the defamatory remarks. Mattu said that this not only violated the model code of conduct but also contravened all laws. Mattu claimed that the Prime Minister raised unsubstantiated allegations against the NC leadership, which according to him was not only a case of defamation but also a violation of the model code of conduct. And National Conference also filed a complaint against Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh for allegedly violating the model code of conduct. NC spokesman Junaid Azim Mattu wrote to the Election Commissioner stating that the Home Minister used Srinagar International Airport premises for campaigning. Mattu said that the building comes under the purview of the government and the model code of conduct. On Friday, Rajnath Singh had telephonically addressed a public gathering in Akkad in Pahalgam from the airport, since bad weather prevented him from attending the rallies. And Hazaribagh district in Jharkhand is set to witness an interesting contest between national and regional parties. One represented by the senior BJP leader Yashwant Sinha, the district still lacks even basic amenities. Bad roads, shortage of water and power supply are just some of the problems faced by the residents here. Let's take a closer look at the district.
It's been 14 years since Jharkhand became a separate state. And since then, political parties at both the national and regional level have been making tall promises on bringing development to the state's tribal districts. But there's little to show for it on the ground. District Hazaribagh is proof enough. Set aside elaborate promises of 24/7 power supply, quality roads and world-class hospitals. Even basic living conditions remain a far cry. People complain about the callous approach of successive governments down the years.
विधायक सर्वदलीय हो, जो कि हमारा विकास कर सके, जनप्रतिनिधि ऐसा होना चाहिए जो कि प्रशासन के साथ मिल बैठ के बात कर सके.
Perhaps the biggest casualty is education. The district has no university. Higher education means travelling to state capital Ranchi every day or moving out of home.
जो गरीबों को देखरेख करें, लड़कियों के सुरक्षा पे ध्यान दें, लड़कियों की शिक्षा सुरक्षा पे ध्यान दें.
Hazaribagh district has 5 assembly segments. The Congress party holds 2 seats while BJP, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha and AJSU have 1 seat each. But the recent Lok Sabha elections have completely changed the political landscape in Hazaribagh, resulting in a tough competition between the JMM and the BJP. The BJP is heavily banking on its veteran leader Yashwant Sinha to influence voters, while the JMM is playing the tribal card in the district that has large number of tribal population.
देखिए, जहाँ तक बिजली की बात है तो सब लोग देख रहे हैं कि 6 घंटा 8 घंटा लोड शेडिंग होता है। जहाँ तक सड़क की बात है, एक तो भ्रष्टाचार इतना है, थोड़ा बहुत सड़क जो बनता है आज और कल उखड़ते चलता है। पानी तो जो थोड़ा बहुत मिलता है, पानी कितना मिलता है, अगर अपने लोग व्यवस्था नहीं करें तो यहाँ से पीने वाला मर जाएगा।
Locals believe tribal-dominated Hazaribagh needs consistent government intervention on building basic infrastructure. Political parties have been promising employment and development in the backward region, but experts are skeptical. The last 5 years of political instability and frequent bouts of president's rule have raised concern, amid hope that the lessons have been learnt. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, continuing with Jharkhand, among the oldest and biggest election issues in Dhanbad Industrial Hub in Jharkhand is the displacement of thousands of tribals here by the Damodar Valley Dam project. Due to this issue alone, a lot of other issues arise, amounting to the deprivation of basic facilities for the people. Complaints and protests have abounded down the decades, but to little avail. Here's a report.
Dhanbad, a district surrounded by rich mineral reserves of coal and iron. Bordering West Bengal, this district is one of the few most industrialized regions of Jharkhand. Nirsa constituency in this district was once home to several mine-based industries, especially hard coke plants based on coal mines. But all that is past now. People allege lack of employment opportunities here. Several industries have shut down, mostly because of union and labor problems.
बड़ा बड़ा जो भी कंपनी फैक्ट्रियां थी वो सभी बंद हो गई। यहाँ राजनेता आपस का लड़ाई के कारण ये सब में चेष्टा भी नहीं रखते हैं।
स्थिति बहुत ही खराब है। सब फैक्ट्री यहाँ बंद, कल कारखाने सब बंद होते जा रहे हैं।
However, the sitting MLA Arup Chatterjee has denied such allegations. He claims that he has addressed the issue of unemployment. Former Minister Aparna Sen Gupta also claimed to have done a lot for the region during her tenure.
जनता की जो भी मांगे हैं उसको पूरी करते आए हुए हैं। जनता के हर सुख दुख में हम लोग खड़े हुए हैं।
कार्यकाल में जो विकास यहाँ हमने किए और वो जनता के सामने है। हमारा सोच, हमारा विकास जनता के सामने है।
But for people of Nirsa, development remains a key issue in this election. Nirsa will be voting in the 4th phase of elections on December 14th. Close to 3 lakh people are expected to cast ballot to choose a new leader. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
That's all in this edition of Verdict 2014. Thanks for watching. Keep watching Rajya Sabha TV.